In the darkest corners of human history, where death seemed inevitable and hope almost foolish, one man refused to give up on meaning. His name was Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist, a husband, a prisoner. He lost everything in the Holocaust: his freedom, his family, his future. But in that unimaginable suffering, he found something far more powerful than pain. He found purpose. And from the ruins of Auschwitz, he gave the world one of its most powerful books, Man's Search for Meaning. But Frankl didn't just write a memoir. He offered us a map, a way through suffering, a way to survive the storms of life, not by avoiding pain, but by transforming it. These are 5 timeless lessons from that map, and they might just change your life. Lesson 1. You can't control what happens to you, but you can always choose how you respond. Frankl was stripped of his clothes. His name was replaced by a number. His body starved, his soul tested. But the one thing the guards couldn't take from him, it was his choice. He said, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. That is power. No matter how broken the world becomes, you still have the ability to choose your response. You can choose dignity over despair, grace over anger, hope over hate. Life will break you, but you don't have to break with it. Lesson 2. Life has meaning, even in suffering, especially in suffering. Frankl watched people die every day, not just from hunger or cold, but from hopelessness. But then he noticed something. Some people endured not because they were stronger, but because they had something to live for. A child, a dream, a reason. Frankl realized, if you have a why to live, you can bear almost any how. Suffering by itself is just pain. But suffering for something becomes purpose. If you're hurting right now, don't waste that pain. Use it. Give it meaning. Let it shape you. Let it teach you. Let it remind you what truly matters. Because pain without purpose is unbearable, but pain with purpose becomes strength. Lesson 3. Even in chains, your mind is still free. Frankl couldn't leave Auschwitz, but in his mind, he walked freely. He imagined giving lectures about psychology after the war. He dreamed of seeing his wife again. He mentally composed his book while starving in silence. He proved that freedom isn't just the absence of chains. It's the presence of hope. Real freedom lives in your thoughts, your values, your ability to choose love over bitterness. You can be locked in a room and still feel peace. You can be surrounded by cruelty and still hold compassion. No one owns your thoughts unless you give them away. So guard your mind. It's the last sanctuary. Lesson 4. Meaning is not something you wait for. It's something you create. We often say, when I find my purpose, then I'll act. But Frankl flips the idea. Act first, serve first, create first, and meaning will follow. He said, life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by a lack of meaning and purpose. You don't need the perfect job or the ideal moment. You just need a reason to do something that matters. Help one person. Write one page. Stand for one truth. Purpose doesn't shout. It whispers through your daily actions. You make life meaningful by how you live it, not by what happens to you. Lesson 5. You are responsible for your life, even when it's unfair. Frankl had every reason to hate, to blame, to become bitter, but he didn't. He chose to rise, to forgive, to rebuild, and to help others heal. That is responsibility, not for what happened, but for how you respond to what happened. And that kind of responsibility gives your life weight. It grounds you. It empowers you. You can't always write the script, but you're always the actor. You choose the role you play. You decide how the story ends. Frankl became a healer, a teacher, a man who turned tragedy into timeless wisdom. And that choice, it is available to you too. So let me ask you, are you spending your life avoiding pain? Or are you looking for something more profound? Are you waiting for the perfect moment to act? Or are you choosing meaning now? because safety won't satisfy you. Comfort won't fulfill you. And running from pain won't protect you. But meaning will carry you when strength runs out. It will remind you why you keep going. Why do you get up one more time? Why life, no matter how broken, it's still worth living. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need everyone's approval. You just need a reason. And sometimes that reason is simply this: because someone else didn't make it. And you still have a chance, because you can still speak, still love, still build, still choose. You are here, and that matters. So don't waste it. Don't bury your pain. Don't numb your soul. Don't wait for life to give you meaning. Create it. And when you can't go on, remember Viktor Frankl, a man who lived through hell and still found a reason to keep going. He didn't survive because he was lucky. He survived because he chose to live with meaning. And so can you.